All right. Uh-oh. Is that camera not working now? I'm just going to look pensive the whole time here. How is everybody doing? Let's see if I can fix that real quick. There we go. That's a little better. So anyway, now that we're up, what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing this evening? Personally, I'm doing fairly well. A pretty good day today. I'm not going to complain. So welcome, everybody, especially if this is your first time. Let's see what's up on the dock before we get started with the building today. So hopefully this will be the stream that we hit 100 concurrent viewers. If we don't hit 100 concurrent, I'll be giving away this high-grade Sandrock. This is a pretty nice kit. I built one myself. But if we do happen to hit 100 concurrent viewers, then this guy, the Master Grade Sandrock EW, I can't even fit it down on that cam. I'm not even going to try. Also a great kit. I've got this one sitting up on sticks right now, waiting to have all the decals finished on it. Highly recommend that kit. So hopefully we'll be giving that one away. We're already at, I see 48 concurrent viewers, so that's pretty awesome. Don't have that far to go. If you want to help out with that, liking this video will probably help you get it seen. Sharing it with your friends on social or otherwise would also help out. I would really appreciate that. I won't ask you guys all night for that, but before we get started. And I think we probably will hit the 500 sub mark on YouTube. I think I've got 499 as at the moment. So if one of you hasn't subscribed and wants to be the one to put us over to 500, that would be pretty cool too. So how's everybody doing this evening? What are you guys working on if you're building stuff today? And what are you guys all been up to? Through the chat real quick. You guys have been at it for a while. Hey, GM Pla, Arbiter, Rick, Chad, James P90, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Mech1, Ray Guns, Dylan, Mr. Trashcan Bob, Tasha Jefferson, Pathologically Cute, Gecko, James B, J-Dog, Trevor Spriggs, Mark Chess, Daniel, BBR2, Robert, Benjamin Benton. There we go. Yoshian just subscribed. Thank you. I guess I'm at 500. And Banham. Because Banham got it first. I just didn't notice it for some reason. So I think we're at 500. 501 probably. 505. Okay then. Well over. That must only show people that are like publicly showing their profiles or something. Kevin Jang, Firestone, Nos Fox. All right. RN the Builder, Carlos, thank you guys for the subs. And anyone else who subbed that I didn't see a message for. Let's see, Vlog, was this on Twitch as well? No, I used to do Twitch. I stopped doing Twitch. I might go start streaming on both at some point. I got to get my Twitch affiliate status like dropped though. It just wasn't working out for me. Did not get quite the audience that I get over here. So at some point I'll look at restreaming. Looks like we got Jose is working on MG Death Side, Daniel's working on MG Jesta, Steve, the custom gold frame. Philip, thank you for the sub, dude. Well, that's awesome. All right, so today, if anybody's wondering, I'm working on the full armor Unicorn Gundam, the real grade version. This is actually my first real grade. And man, did I pick a crazy real grade to get started on. That's definitely a little more complex than any other kit I think I've built. Definitely any other 1/144th scale. Well, that's not hard if everything else is high grades. Pretty nice so far, though, I have to say. So A1, where's 14? There we go. I don't know if any of you guys saw, I had a video on Friday, which I guess was yesterday. I haven't lost track of what day it is. That would have been yesterday. Some exciting stuff to kind of announce and spread to the world. So if you haven't seen that, I'd definitely go check out that video. But the biggest things are that I think I'll probably be getting into a warehouse soon. I have to start making some moves on that. I think I've got a space that will make sense. I just gotta start the negotiating process with the landlord and finish doing all the due diligence on that. Hopefully that space works out. So I have to keep looking, because looking for real estate, looking for a commercial space can be time consuming. But so I'm really excited about that. I also put in my notice with my main consulting, my only consulting client at the moment. So as of August 1st, Mecha Warehouse will be it basically. So hopefully that wasn't a bad mistake on my part. But we'll see. Let's see. Say that's the issue I'm having as well. Not enough people interested in Gunpla on Twitch. I think it's possible to get a big following on Twitch for Gunpla, but you've kind of got to bring it with you, kind of, and you got to get kind of lucky in terms of timing and stuff. It's a lot easier to get people to come on YouTube for it. So I gave it a try. Noticed I got way more people over here than on Twitch. So. And it's way more fun to thank you, James B, for the sub. I wonder where that sub count is now. Yeah, 511, nice. That went up pretty quick. It's hard to get that audience going on Twitch, I think, in that space. It's just not a lot of people hanging out there randomly. And there's a much higher barrier to entry if you want to head over there. Whereas everybody's got a YouTube account these days. And if you don't, you can still watch, I think. Okay. H9. Take a Zaku for me. I'm watching baseball finally. That's awesome, Robert. I keep seeing that. I've fulfilled a bunch of those lately, and that big ass axe is just calling to me. I might have to grab one of those myself. This Fox Farmer Unicorn was my second RG kit. Not long to finish the RG crossbone. Yeah, I don't plan on doing stickers, James. I want to do some sort of decals, I think. I think there's some hollow decals we have for these from Delpy. So then Mega Man, Kobuki kits. Not yet, I tell you. We don't have Mega Man kits yet, but that doesn't mean we won't in the future. Fireworks and play Kingdom Hearts or play like Gundams. Nice. What's the occasion for the fireworks? Oh, it's awesome. We're up to 68 concurrent right now. That was really cute. Waiting on my replacement. Use a Gundam store nippers and some sanding sticks before resuming my MG Barbatos. Replacement? Did you break them? What happened to your nippers? Did you lose them? Break them? Backset Wi-Fi. Most people on Twitch are there for the video games. That's definitely true. There's a small and loyal community there, but if you're at the same time somebody else is, everybody's watching the same, like 3 people. Dude, you do this making Mecha Warehouse a great supply of Gunpla for all this is amazing. I don't see it failing you as a main income with the community as it is. Thank you, Nos. I think that the risk is relatively low. It's still going to be nerve-wracking until things are really settled, just because the figuring out where the numbers make sense. But the axe is huge, so much bigger than I thought. Taller than the suit. Yeah, that axe is pretty cool. I love the fact that you're having Mecha Warehouse as inspiration for others who are interested in doing this as inspiration. Well, I'm glad that I can inspire people, I guess. I've always been interested in running businesses more so than a lot of like doing the actual work itself. And the Gunpla shop allows me to do something I'm interested in and excited about, so it makes the grind not so painful. But if that whole move goes well, I could totally see we might be hiring in the near future, so that'll be cool. Maybe I'll get to sleep again. So I'm looking for my G runner here. It's over. Hopefully soon. Maybe buy a PG from you in the future. Kids decided to pull mine off the shelf onto the harbor floor. Oh, that sucks, Daniel. The first pair was a lemon. It came fairly dull. I may do, but another hard. They kind of. Oh, that sucks. That's interesting because I think those are basically the Mr. Hobby Nippers, just with the other branding, and I thought those are supposed to be pretty good. Yeah, what's up, everybody who's hyped for hanging out with Nick and having that Sandrock? What's up, Nick? What's going on, Ian? Holy crap, we're up to 78. We're only like 12 minutes in. There's the G runner. I passed it over before. There's a lot of runners in this kit. Liger Zero Mecha Warehouse is now my main source of Gunpla. Thank you, Liger. Glad that I'm able to help you out with that. Hopefully, well, I guess if we're your main source, you've been hopefully having a good experience so far. That makes me happy. So I launch the parts across the room here. It would be nice seeing a painting session in the future. Totally lost in that part. Hand paint or spray paint. I spray with an airbrush when I paint. I don't paint all my kits though. I need to do more of that. I'm definitely I want to put together a video with a little bit of that. I think would be good too, because that's definitely there's a bit of a learning curve getting started. I think I'll buy mine from Nick. Thank you, Firestone. My wise guy Sandrock Magnac is the official MW Gunpla. Pretty much. I mean, how many of you guys? Have seen the or were even around back when I did the charity stream last December when I built the entire Magnac core. That was crazy. I love the Mecha Warehouse community. Me too, man. I can't say that I planned things to go this way exactly when I started, but it's been a happy little accident. Could not be prouder of the community that's come together around the brand. So they don't work for Mecha Warehouse yet, but I have my limitations for that reason, whether it be a kit I need or limited time or money. No worries, dude. You'll get around to it, I'm sure. Nike, Mecha Warehouse, hey, giveaway today. Yes, the high-grade Sandrock or master-grade Sandrock, if we hit that 100, which we are only 23 viewers away from. 100, my EW Heavy Arms needs a friend. Searchlight announced the stream on my Facebook. Got a few new builders there that may stop by. Awesome, Searchlight, appreciate it. Because a man is a one-man wrecking crew. Hopefully not for long. I need help. I'm losing my mind, not sleeping. Okay, I'm going to start ignoring some of these. This is a lot. Nike, how do I enter for the giveaway tonight? Same way as always, Nike, we're going to do the numbers. So at a random point, I'll ask people for a random number within a certain range to get dropped into the chat. And when that happens, or once I've given everybody a chance to do that, we will draw a number. If someone wins, we win it right there. And if not, then we'll draw again a little bit later in the stream. And we'll hopefully hit that 100 viewers so we can give away the master grade tonight. This is our 14th of the stream since switching to YouTube, which is exciting. 14 is kind of a lucky number for me. And my wife, we kind of, in fact, the coin I keep here at the bench, you can see if that will come in focus here. I hate trying to focus this cam. There we go. It's backwards, but it's 14, so lucky number. So I think tonight's the night. Let's hit 100 and give away a master grade. And the Magnet Corps kit was very well made for high grade. I agree. That was a nice kit. I can't wait. I got to go back and paint all of them and stuff and do the diorama I want to do with them. But it was a nice kit. So nice. Even after building all 40, I was willing to build another one when I tried doing one blindfolded. I think I've got the sped up like time lapse version of that on the channel here. Doing one blindfolded, which was pretty cool. Here it goes. I remember my RG unicorn. Oh yeah, probably missed it. .hack. I'm building the full armor unicorn, the RG version. RG unicorn. I just got a panel liner. Didn't understand how to use it. Ended up soaking and framing so much. Super please. Couple of Viking, planning on having a storefront hobby area in your store eventually. So kind of. I don't really plan, at least in the short term, on having like a full-blown retail store. We'll probably start doing pickups maybe for local customers who want to avoid shipping. Might be a possibility. And we'll probably start holding events. The rough game plan, the space, we're going to have pallet racks on probably the outer walls, and we'll have a pretty big space in the middle to be somewhat reconfigurable on the fly. And so we should be able to set up a bunch of tables and do a build event, or like a mini model show competition thing, or just, you know, get-togethers in general. Maybe do some sort of class or something. We should be able to do some sort of events for our local customers going forward. I just don't know exactly how, and navigating the whole COVID thing makes that pretty interesting. Although I just read like an hour ago that apparently New Hampshire is one of only 2 states in the US right now that have decreasing COVID numbers. There's, I guess, 2, New Hampshire and Maine are decreasing. There's 9 others that are holding steady, and a lot of the other ones are going up right now. So I'm kind of blessed to be in New Hampshire right now. Hey Victoria, what's up? Hey Artie. Like, have you decided on a warehouse yet? I'm working on it. I've got a spot that I think is going to be the spot, but I still have to work through negotiating and all the due diligence required to make sure everything's good to go. Oh, 86 years. Wow, we're up to 88. 12 more to go. Only 12 more to hit that. And once we hit the 100, we're good. We don't need to have the 100 when the drawing's done. So that's awesome. We're getting close. Ashley Hester, my first stream. Welcome, Ashley, for your first time. Thank you for showing up. If I come local, so that'd be awesome. That'd be great. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait for in-person stuff again. I went down to an IPMS event down in Virginia back in February, right before everything kind of blew up. And that was super cool. Like, I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait till when I can travel to that kind of stuff again. Has anyone built this kit before? I'm totally 92, sweet, 8 more to go. This will be the only other time I'll say this, but if you like, it might help some more people get in here. It might help push us over. Anyone built this kit before? So there's H9. It doesn't really indicate that there's one for each side, but it looks like from the actual part here that there should be one on both sides. I'm just curious if it needs to be there or if that's like a option for like a different variant of the kit or something. Benjamin Ben, what happens if we reach 100? If we reach 100, then the winner of the giveaway tonight will have the option for the master grade instead of the high grade. So a dramatically more valuable, at least monetarily, prize. Isaac Kantu, oh wow, lots of folks here tonight. Yep, definitely. So Nos, for this leg piece here, right? So there's these two sides here. I think it's like H9. There's definitely two on the runners. It looks like there should be one on both sides, but the instructions only show one on one side. Someone has not won yet, Ezen. We're not on Facebook, just so you know, on. We're just only here on YouTube, so. Look, I think I'm gonna cut this other one out. Artie, do you have any coins left? We do have coins. We do. I still got a few left. Not necessarily Nike. I'll be drawing for the first one pretty soon, but regardless of whether we draw before or after we hit 100, the person would still win the master grade. So if you won if we drew and someone won right away, they would they'd still get a chance at that, or you'd still have a chance, or what am I saying? You'd still get the master grade. I'm gonna do this other side here. That's not the runner I was looking at. H9. Yeah, we're really close. People come and go. It's the numbers, stats. Some people might roll over it on YouTube. We got a good chance of getting there, though. Usually we keep going up. Gunpla Viking, where do I find the coin? So the coin that we're referring to is this one right here. That is the Mecha Warehouse Discord Community Challenge coin. The only way to get one is by being a member of the Mecha Warehouse Discord. And the only way to be a member on there is after making a purchase. At any point, you don't have to make a purchase immediately, but if you've purchased from us, you can... you should get an email with the invite link to the Discord if you've purchased and have not gotten said link for some reason. For some reason, some people don't get it. I think it has to do with maybe marketing settings when you enter your email, because some people like automatically don't start receiving our marketing emails and stuff, maybe. If for some reason, anyway, you don't get that link, you can always hit me up and I will get that sorted out. Basically, if you're on there, you DM me. Oh, I see 100, 101. Awesome. Sweet, guys. So it looks like someone's getting the master grade tonight. That is very exciting. Thank you all. Mr. Trash about Nick, remember which sanding sponges you use? I've been looking into getting some. So I use a 3M sanding sponges. Tamiya makes sanding sponges, which we carry in the shop. Man, this delay between, I've definitely noticed. My first week here, the highest number of viewers was 18. This is crazy. So yeah, if you've purchased, we do have, I want to say 15 or 20 of these coins left. Austin Stevens, how do I participate? Sorry, I'm late. Oh, 106. Wow. Now we're really climbing. Oh, I see. Thank you, Nos. I'll make sure I pull that other one out. That must be for the regular one then. It must not be necessary. Or would normally go in there, but I gotta pop that out. Yeah, there's a huge delay, Nike. It's unfortunate, but that is just the truth. I think I see your comments pretty close to when they happen. It's just there's a delay from me to you, so. Thank you, Nos. I really appreciate you looking that up for me. Yeah, it's a great coin. It's limited, but there's only 100 of them. So when those all sell, then that's it. We'll probably do another coin next year with a different design. It's pretty cool though. It's got the logo 2020 on one side with each one individually numbered, and then we got the face with the mask kind of commemorating 2020. Since that's kind of the thing. 2020 year of the mask here. So I think E is going to be, yes, a white runner. So I think when I finish this, when I finish this step here, these next 3 pieces, I'll do the first draw tonight, and we'll see who wins it, or if somebody wins it yet. Someone will definitely win by the end of the night. I just don't know when. Oftentimes it takes us 3, 4, 5 draws before we get a winner. So be taken into account. Holy crap! There's 154 viewers now. Apparently 100 is a magic number. Okay, Mecha Warehouse, have you your weekly cake yet? I have, actually. My wife made some sort of vanilla lemon cake thing. I don't know how to describe it. Really? Holy crap. There must be some arbitrary number when you hit over a certain point where the thing just goes crazy. Holy crap, DeBrawl, thank you for the subscribe. If you're one of the recent 249, holy crap. If you're one of those recent 150 or so that joined in the last like 3 minutes, welcome. Please say hello. Definitely welcome here with us. We're going to be doing a giveaway for Master Grade Sandrock. We had to hit 100 concurrent viewers to make that happen, and we hit that like right before you guys all joined. So I might have to set some arbitrary new threshold here. If we hit 1,000, I'll just throw this out there. Maybe we'll give away a few kits, or we'll grab a perfect grade or something, because that would be insane. Absolutely insane. Kind of losing my mind. This is crazy. This massive drop back to 213. That's okay. A lot of people probably saw it randomly on their thing and were like, what's up with this? So that's okay. We still Doubled the viewership really fast. That's crazy. Mech One, the coin is $15, and that includes shipping. But again, it's for people on the Discord. So if you're on there, then definitely hit me up for one if you want one. Firestar Nick for 1,000 at a PG. I'll go drag people out of bed. That'll be the thing next time. Oh, Dex Highwind, David C. Thanks for the subs, guys. Doggo, how do you get into the Discord? So the Discord is a community Discord for our customers. So if you've made a purchase, you usually get an email with an invite link. If for some reason you didn't get an email with an invite link after making a purchase, you can always DM me or email me, nick@mechawarehouse.com, and I'll get you sorted out with an invite link. It's legitimately, in my opinion, probably one of the best, if not the best, online communities for Gunpla. I'm just blown away with how supportive everybody is. It's a very polite and just awesome, positive place. A lot of great builders, a lot of people to learn from, as well as people to just hang out with. Austin Stevens, how can I DM you for the Discord link? So any of my social, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you can get me on any of those, or like I just said, feel free to email me, nick@mechawarehouse.com. I also should probably mention that there is the Live 10 code. I'm getting better at this. Right up here. If you use Live 10 at mechawarehouse.com, you can save 10% on your order tonight until basically the end of the stream. It says 11 p.m. The stream will probably be done at 10, and the code might actually be good till midnight, I think, unless I decide to go change it. But if you are in the market for Gunpla tonight, you might want to take that advantage and at least browse the Mecha Warehouse website and see if we've got something you're looking for. And where this is becoming my main income, basically starting next month. I really appreciate every penny you guys spent with me, because it's gonna help me not have to go back to consulting and engineering work, hopefully. Renato, how good are these sponges compared to, say, sandpaper or nail buffer? It really depends. I like sponges because they can form around pieces when they're rounded. I think sanding sticks can be better if you really need a square edge sometimes. But it's really personal preference. Inferno. So when do we enter the contest? So Inferno, the way we do this, we probably have a lot of new people here based on the much higher viewer count tonight. The way we do this is, at some point, and that some point's probably coming up in the next 5 minutes or so, I'll ask for everyone to drop a number in a certain range into the chat. I'll give everybody a couple minutes to do that, and then I'll draw a number in that range randomly, and if your number gets called, you win. If none of the numbers get called, then we will roll it over and try again in another half an hour or so. Discord never sleeps. That is true. I'm up at 2 sometimes, and there's stuff going on. Discord, all poster complete works are amazing. There's some great works on there, but it's definitely not super elitist either. People can post builds that are just simple snap builds, and people will still give you great feedback Nick, what nippers would you recommend outside the top and God Hand ones? The banner starter ones in there are just okay. I definitely agree with you. The starter ones are just okay. I think the Mr. Sharpness nippers that we have, I believe those are basically the same ones that all of the a bunch of shops have privately labeled nippers. I think they're the same. So you might look at that as an option. We've got some Zurons too that are pretty good. I've heard good things about some of those. Again, I think Mr. Sharpness or whatever the whatever Mr. Hobby Nipper it is that's based on, that some of our competitors have privately labeled. They might even be cheaper as the privately labeled nipper. I think Despy, something like that. There's another one that's pretty commonly talked about. I'm losing stuff here. If I just missed your comments because there's a lot of comments now. What if people guess the same number? If people guess the same number, then we'll randomly select between them. So if someone calls your number, you're still good. We had that happen a couple weeks ago. We had 2 people, and I actually flipped the coin here to determine the winner. But we have a way to resolve that if we've got a tie of some sort, or 2 people with the same guess. There's some I do like the 30-minute mission builds. Those are cool. My wife actually started one last night. She was hanging out with me for a little bit. It's her second build. Searchlight, do you use the sand sponges for nubs only, or do you polish sponges too? I don't really polish for the most part. I just take care of the nubs and mold lines and stuff. Comet overload. Dispy. Yeah, I think that's the one. I don't, if that's how to pronounce it, I don't know how to pronounce it. We had 300. Wow, 300. Welcome, anybody who's new. This is crazy. If I had known that that was a thing, well, I guess I assumed that you got more juice as it went up, but I guess we got a lot of juice going tonight. Already, Nick, if we hit 500, you're going to do a bigger giveaway. I might give away a second one. We'll see. Maybe we give away the high grade and the master grade or something. We'll make it worth your while, guys. If you are new, we do a giveaway every Saturday night. I'm usually on here building something. I'll probably be working on this kit for a while. But I usually do a giveaway like the one we're going to do tonight. The stream reaches 1,000 if you want to give everyone here credit to Mecha Warehouse shopping. I couldn't logistically do that. I don't know how to do that. There is that 10% code, so that's, I mean, as good as credit. But so if you are new to the stream here, definitely please consider subscribing, because you'll get those notifications when we go live. It's always 8:30 Eastern. Pretty consistently. There's only been a few, I think since we've started up here on YouTube, there's only been one weekend so far that we did, and that was 4th of July. So if you're interested in watching people build, talking about stuff, hearing about trials and tribulations of running a Gunpla store, winning free Gunpla, all that stuff, it's a good place to be. This is going to be a hard one for this draw. We're going to have a lot of numbers in that chat. Yeah, probably be 5 minutes or less. Weird, there's 3 thumbs down. There's enough people. People are going to be thumbing down stuff. Clean these up. Put them on. Let's see. Do you build blow-up dolls? I do not build blow-up dolls. I don't know what that's about. Sandrock brings the people together. There you go. This guy looks like he'll be on this kit for another 2 streams or so. It might be another like 6. I don't know. Is this channel BLM friendly? Oh man. How do we moderate now? Hey, Ian or any of my mods still around here? Okay. Sorry about this, guys. Just gonna make sure my mods have reported. Thanks for the report, guys. Of course, on the platform where I can actually set... I've got to wait for this chat to finish up here. That's pretty awesome that it automatically took care of things. It seems like once you guys start reporting them. I'm waiting for the chat to catch up so I can make sure my mods have their mod powers or whatever. I guess once you hit... okay, let me scroll this one up here. Sorry guys, once again, I'm just... Mango. Hey, Azai, so you should have mod powers now here as well. We just had a guy that was popped in, was dropping some inappropriate stuff. It looks like the report got him kicked out of here, so... Oh, thanks, Ian. Awesome. That's a first. I've been waiting for something like that to happen. Just figured it was due as things got bigger. Kind of crazy. Juice's power. Yeah, are we juicing over here? Oh, we're back down to 195. Okay, let me just finish cleaning these up, and then we'll do the draw. Hey Nick, if you do this, becomes large enough, you'll be doing this stuff full time. So I just mentioned a little bit earlier tonight. I basically put in my notice with my one consulting client. The contract was ending anyway. So it's not like I really changed anything by doing that, but I'm officially not attempting to do any more client work, and this will be my full-time gig selling Gun Plus. So if you make a purchase on mechawarehouse.com, know you're definitely supporting myself and my family. John, let me get you that. There we go. All right, so yeah, planning on making it my my full-time thing is the game plan. And the scary part, we making that jump to the warehouse because that's going to be another big fixed expense. But I plan on doing that in the near future here too. So really exciting stuff going on. So, all right. So why don't we get this rolling in terms of numbers? We're down to 173. Well, I guess there'll still be a lot of you guys here. So we're gonna make this range really wide because there's a ton of you guys in here. So just like before, you're gonna throw a number in the chat. Let's pick a number between 1 and 500. You can put in the chat. You only get to put one number, so don't post like 17 times or anything. Excuse me. So throw that number in the chat. And in a few minutes, I will draw a number. Nas says, kind of bummed that this quote is for Mecha Warehouse purchasers. I would order something that had the money. So that's for any purchase. So if you were to buy a $4 sticker, which includes the shipping, I think the sticker ship free, then you would qualify for that Discord. So it doesn't require much, but I think it does keep the Discord very, very polite and just drama free, because everybody's got at least a little bit of skin in the game there. 1 in 500 dot hack. 1 in 500. Don't worry if you repeat a number or anything like that. That's not a big deal. I'll rectify that if there's an issue. That viewer count dropped pretty quick after drawing that number. Interesting. Onto another page. Look at that. That's cool. Let's get this random number generator up. So I said 1 in 500. Okay, I should put time to, so everybody knows. So time is there. Get them attack markers in stock. I'm not sure. I need to look for markers again at some point and restock that. I'm like in this weird spot where I'm trying to clear a little bit of inventory out because everything's so full, and with the potential move on the horizon, I want to make sure I'm not overstocked right before the move. So we'll see. Hopefully in the next week or two, I'll be looking at placing another order. Don't ever win, but one day I hope to win something. It could happen. So the number is 453 is the number this time. So I get to look through the chat here. And see if we got it. I feel like there were less. Kind of expected to be more numbers. Kevin Corporal's pretty close. He's only off by 3. Mr. J Hound. Let's look through this again. Someone's saying they win. 1. One for area. Nick win. Someone always wins by the end. That number range decreases, and at the end, by the end of the night, I'll make sure someone wins. So you got to be on it. You can't be close. So Kevin was close, but I don't see exactly on. So we'll do another draw in about 20, 30 minutes. And we'll keep going. And we'll decrease that range next time. So the odds will increase. Why do I not see Mr. J-Hound? It doesn't show up in my chat here. This is becoming ridiculous. There's so many... I hear you, Nike. I hear that you say got it. I just don't see it on the chat, so... I don't necessarily not believe you. I just need to confirm. I don't know if it's not showing me, but a bunch of you guys don't see it either. There's the second number. The second number is, looks like I see Paul's 33, Pathologically Cute 42. That was the second one. Yeah, if you want to screenshot it and send it to me. Turn on. 816. Oh, if it was 816, that doesn't count. It's got to be after I specify the range. Oh, is it? Maybe that's it. Live chat. Maybe it's... It says live chat, so I'm looking at the other thing. I was looking at the whatchamacallit? Streamlabs. Oh, I see it now. Yeah, Mr. J-Hound, you got it. Sweet. Congrats. I should have picked a bigger range. We worked out that little snafu, so we got a winner. Cool, Mr. J-Hound, you know how to reach me, so send me that DM with your email address. I probably have it somewhere, but congrats, dude, and I'll get that hooked up for you. Well, that's anticlimactic. I'll have to draw something else since we have such a ridiculous pump up in the numbers today. So maybe I'll give away that high grade as well. So rest of the stream, we'll continue drawing for that high grade. Since I got it out already, might as well. All right. I think I changed it up. Usually I've got the Streamlabs up on one screen and I got the YouTube Studio or whatever on the other, and the Streamlabs must be filtering something for me, or it wasn't set up right. So but cool, that's awesome. We'll still draw for that high grade though, so definitely stick around. Let's keep going on this build. I wonder how it decides what's live chat versus top chat. RG. And so, Nike, I think I changed this on my YouTube studio, does the live chat. And so it's just setting on slobs, and I wasn't usually looking at slobs in the past. That's why it was set that way. So, no harm, no foul. We figured it out. It took an extra minute or two, but... And so, all good. Lost a few subs, interesting. All right. So I got that G runner 5145. I try for the MG, but my wife wants my attention, so I'll catch you later. Feel free to message me on Discord, Instagram if you have any other questions. The former unicorn. Thanks, Nas. Thank you for hanging out. See you later. What a roller coaster the first hour of this stream has been. G44. I still can't really believe that we hit up to 300 there at one point. Pretty insane. Sounds like I was pissed and left chat. Just dropped all the way to 110. Yeah, we can tell who was here just for the prize. Oh, yeah, I'm still here because I like Nick. James, P9 dips in to the end, always do. Thanks, James. Michael Sigdom, what's up, Nick? Hey, Michael, what's going on, dude? Kid, Robot Red Stand. Still have to go to bed, work in the morning. That always sucks, right? Saturday morning's my earliest morning of the week, unfortunately. I'm so happy. I was almost really upset. You know, I'll take care of you. I'll get to the bottom of things. There were enough people here. Somebody would have noticed it and gotten the documentation in place to get me to figure it out, so it's all good. Me too, but it's hard to understand when it comes garbled sound, so just subtitles. Probably able to catch up by reading better than sound, right? Maybe. I don't know how you do subtitles live, though. I would love to be able to offer that. You need like a closed caption person or something. So I'm saying too, should pull the MG at the end to ensure the ones who showed up to actually watch the build win it. No hard feelings, just thought. So I thought about that, and the reason we do it as a random drawing the way we do it is because it could show up at any time. So it prevents somebody from skating in right around when they expect it to end or only watch the last half. And win it, it pretty much rewards you for being here the whole time, because you could win it in the first draw like this time. A lot of the times it doesn't happen till the end. It just kind of happens randomly. Yoshi, I'm hoping Mecha Warehouse gets Zoids. Me too. I'm looking for him. I gotta figure out my Kotobukiya stuff again and order Kotobukiya stuff. We've had some Koto stuff. I think Zoids are relatively hard to get those still because of some like IP issues or something. Benjamin Benton, I would love to stay, but to get ready for graveyard shift tonight. Go only one weekend a month. Well, thank you for hanging out when you did, and hopefully you have a good shift. Already, what was the family movie tonight? Tonight it was Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Old classic. I think my son got a kick out of it. I think it's been a really long time since I've seen that movie. Benjamin, it was nice to see that. I want to learn something. Glad you got something from it. Let's see. Random got my Liger Panzer belt and I had the Jaeger on my lap. Nice. So I went in the herd for you guys. Thanks, Mr. J. Hound. Paul B, have you thought about creating a chat group so everyone can share tips or maybe call and build stuff together during COVID-19? That's basically exactly what Discord is. It's existed pre-COVID-19. It's obviously grown a lot during it, but we've got Zoom events. There's a couple official ones. Those are open to the general public. So if you were to go to mechawarehouse.com, there's a link to virtual community events. We've got 2 official Zooms. One's Friday night at 10 Eastern, and the other is Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And those are open to everybody, Discord member or not. A lot of them are Discord members, though. So, but we do those a couple hours each time. Good way to kind of catch up and build with friends, like-minded people. But the Discord's that chat group. Basically, channels for almost anything you could think of. We need to add a few more, I think, but it's a great place to, I don't know, hang out with other Gunpla builders, and especially in this COVID-19 world where local hobby shops and build nights and stuff aren't really super prevalent, or even if they're starting to open back up, they're a little awkward wearing masks and worried about stuff. So. Robert, this unicorn leg though. I know there's another whole leg to do. This is crazy. I went to build some of this off stream or something. It's just taking forever. Especially answering questions and talking to you guys. It's all your fault. Sir, I'm watching you put this RG for me. It makes me sort of scared of my MG version. I can only imagine what that one's like. This real grade though, jeez, it's taking forever. I mean, this is the second stream I've worked on it. I'm an hour in and I've got 2 feet and I'm almost done with one leg. Second leg syndrome, yeah. I've never had that problem, but this kit might make me not want to build the other leg. Does it go HG, MG, RG, PG? Not necessarily. I mean, HG is definitely the simplest. I think MG and RG are probably similar, except that RG is going to have much smaller parts. At least in terms of detail and complexity. But RG might be slightly harder than MG if you have larger fingers or have trouble manipulating small parts. Oh, killer, when do you have time to build this off stream? That's true. That is very true. There are quite a few distractions stream. That is true too. We had our first inappropriate outburst. Pathologically cute. Personally, I enjoy HG more because they're inexpensive, quick to build, and practically built for kit bashing. I'm doing most of my painting and custom stuff on HGs these days for all those same reasons. I hope to move up to painting master grades and stuff at some point, but until I really get the hang of things, I think that's going to be the place, the scale I do, or the line, I guess, that I do most of that work on. Well, it's making memories, absolutely. Okay, UPS motor is supposed to deliver today from you, and I just got notice pushing out to Monday. That sucks. It seems like that's happening way more recently. I can't tell if there's actually a trend. I don't have like hard data, but it feels that way. Okay, D1 and D's gotta be another white runner, right? James, you're not Nick. The transferring part of the leg is a little tricky, so be careful with it. Yeah, I've definitely noticed that. It's really interesting to be really careful when it comes to transforming it. Don't want to put all this work into it and then break it the first time. Oh, cats are nice. I have this and I love the build. Nice, man. Dude. Seems to be good so far. Time consuming, especially when distracted. But it's definitely a bit of a change of pace from the other stuff I've been building. I've done a lot of the master grade EW kits lately. And they're all very similar. I've enjoyed them all. But it's almost to the point where you could whatchamacallit, can almost predict what the next step was going to be because they're so similar frame wise, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but trying other stuff is good. Searchlight. Oh yeah, Nick, regarding the Dings and Dent, were there still more lots left over from last time, or was that all of them? That was just barely scratching the surface, man. I've still got like half a garage full of stuff from that that damaged shipment that came in like a month ago. So I'll be doing a few different lots from that each week, or each time I do a Ding and Dent lotto, trying to get rid of those. And I still have got plenty of other dings and dents that I need to work on too. So we'll have a lot more of those coming. Could go receive my scratch and dent winnings this week. I think Nick just rubbed his finger across the boxes. Some of those, I mean, we're gradually loosening our standards a little bit because I think it was a little ridiculous. Every once in a while, I'd see a kit in dings and dents that was like, took me forever to find out why I had put it in the dings and dent pile. So loosen that a little bit. We've kind of adopted the policy, if you need mint condition, if you're like a collector or something, you should definitely, and I think this makes sense for anywhere you order from, but reach out beforehand and or put a note in when you order. So if you added a note when you order and said, hey, I'm looking for mint, can you please hand select? I'd gladly look for a mint condition box for you and let you know if I can't find one. Because it seems like, I mean, boxes are never fully mint these days, or very few of them are. Just with shipping as it is, there's always some little tiny imperfections. Sometimes the boxes just aren't even put together correctly. Victor Marino, 100 viewers. You missed it, Victor. We hit 300 for a brief moment. Already, Nick, when you get the warehouse, do you think you'll start carrying more than just Gunpla, like other model kits, cars, planes, tanks, etc.? Maybe. I would love to, but it'll really depend. It's just, I don't think there's a ton of crossover, so I think I'd expand into other mecha and related type stuff first before I expanded into cars and tanks. Mr. J. Nick is OC about kit condition, but that's great for us. Yeah, it's like one of my big flaws. I'd love to send every kit out perfect. That's why I've had to loosen things up slightly. Because I was literally taking kits that had like a little tiny like scratch in the box somewhere and pulling them. And I don't think anyone really expects that. And half the time you get those little scratches from shipping and you couldn't tell that I shipped it that way anyway. So, but I think kits should show up in relatively good shape. You shouldn't get a kit with a huge dent in it. The box shouldn't be crushed. Or not, I love everything about the MGEX, but the price tag though. Yeah. I might buy the MGEX, but we'll wait for the reviews first. Makes sense. Yeah, Artie, I'd love to carry a lot of stuff. I gotta definitely carry more of the Kotobukiya stuff. There's so many more Bandai kits I don't have too. So it'll be a little while before I get to that point where I'm fully stocked up and don't know what else to get. Where is this stuff going down on the ankle? Escape on my hang up some of my box. Sorry, I meant to hang them all up, but damage 65 kits ran out of room. So most of my attic, but I kept place it doesn't gave a lot away to my kids to hang up. Nice. Mr. Janwell, yeah, the box shouldn't be crushed. Someone should tell FedEx that. Exactly. Just like that shipment I got. Contrary to popular belief, you shouldn't stack pallets of Gunpla on top of other pallets of Gunpla. You wouldn't need to get that cup noodle model. We got some of those coming. We do pre-orders too. If you want to email me, if you wanted a pre-order for a cup noodle, we can get that hooked up for you. We have we get more Pokemon kits at some point. Pokemon I could see doing in the future. Star Wars I could see doing in the future. I had Star Wars at one point. They didn't seem to sell as well for me. But I'll definitely at some point. It's just a trade-off. I know the Gundam stuff will sell, and I'm definitely don't have as much coverage of the line as I would like. Almost got the leg done. Maybe I'll have this leg done by the end of today. Actually, we should probably do another draw. So we're going to give away this high-grade Sandrock too, since we had a really crazy day and we hit my objective and got the 100. So let's throw a number this time. We got a bunch less people in chat. Let's do between 1 and 300 this time. Throw a single number, 1 and 300. Don't worry if it duplicates somebody else's number. You can throw it down in the chat, and in a few minutes I will draw, and I promise I'll have live chat on this time and not top chat, so I will see your number. It won't be a repeat of that. Yeah, that's what I did last time somebody did that. That's the rule. It won't be counted until next draw if you throw multiple numbers in the chat. It's creating headaches for me. Okay, I'll throw up time. And generate. This time we got 73. There's a lot of numbers in chat here. Oh, and scrolling back, I see Bandai Asa Star Wars kits when Snap as well. They are. The Bandai makes them less articulation, I think, but they're I think supposed to be pretty good. Let's see, 73. Do we have a 73? Okay, I don't see a 73. Thank you guys for the confirmations. Maybe I'll just make it your job. Let you guys tell me who won, and then I'll confirm rather than looking through it next time. Maybe I'll actually get something built. But we'll draw again at least 1 or 2 more times before the end of the stream, and we'll keep decreasing those that range so we get a higher chance of winning each time. Searchlight from a certain angle 53 could look like 73. Oh man. Got Corporal with Darth Vader kit that went together pretty well. Let's say some of an HG kit. I think I heard if you eat more cake, your comment scanning speed will improve. That's probably true, but it's got to be chocolate cake. We had vanilla cake tonight, so no dice. Also heard from a friend Bandai's gonna get into 40k. I'm ready for the evidence. There is a 40k model or something of a Space Marine from Bandai. I'm not sure where you can get it. I don't know if I've seen it with my suppliers, so I'm not sure if you can get it in the US through the normal channels, but I know it exists. I've seen reviews of it and stuff. It looks kind of cool. Nick, what happens if someone wins more than one time in the same stream? Will you honor it or not? Probably. It hasn't happened yet, but usually I don't necessarily do a second draw, but we'll see. So there's a lot of stuff, Mighty Wise Guy. Like I would love to get powered GMs in. For me, a lot of my previous ordering was limited by my distributors. And part of that is just the way distributors do some of their selling. Bluefin, which is the main distributor, when you come in initially as a small fry, basically, like Mecha Warehouse is, or maybe I should say was when we first started, you can only order through their online ordering system, and they only have some of their kits on the online ordering system, which makes it harder to order everything. And so when we first started, we were kind of limited by that inventory that was available through that way. I had to ask specifically for kits to get them added to their website, even though they might have already had them. But now that I'm, I don't know, over a certain threshold or something, they've given me account rep, and I can order off of their like behind the scenes order sheet, which gives me a much broader range of inventory to order from. So I need to start ordering again from them. I've been waiting for lots of back orders to come in. Try not to stretch myself too thin and overload my storage space all at once by ordering too much more. And so I know I've got the room and less back orders coming in. But Nike says, what is this 40K thing people are talking about? Warhammer 40,000. It's a tabletop miniature game. If you look on Instagram, at least, there's tons of beautifully painted little, I think they're 28mm figures. You can kind of put them together. There's tanks and figures. It's another whole kind of modeling realm, but there's also a game I actually played when I was a teenager back in high school. Had a small Space Marine army. I was not very good at painting them, but I enjoyed putting them together, potentially more than playing. Having a physical location and potentially being able to declare that I have hours might mean I could actually order that stuff and stock that stuff. Are any of you guys into 40K? If we were to stock 40K miniatures and kits and stuff, would you be? Is that something you'd order from Mecha Warehouse if we had it? It's a bigger money sink than Gunpla, definitely. Just not quite fair to the little guy, but I do notice that trend of the same kits available everywhere. It's not a secret society, Nike. It's just they've got an inventory sheet that might have hundreds of different kits on it, but maybe the most popular items are on their website. The other problem is that everything comes in batches and waves from Japan. They make kits. Sometimes they might make a kit only once a year, and or less, and that's why things seem to be out of stock everywhere. Because we all get it from the same place. So whoever bought the most or has the least demand with their store for a particular item is going to have the most of it available, obviously, over time. Really popular kits might get produced every few months, but a lot don't. There's a lot of kits that might get produced once a year. I get a list too that's a list of kits they're thinking about making, and they only make if enough people order them, or enough shops order them, I guess. And they don't guarantee you when they'll make them, or if they'll even make them for sure. The 5 dungeon masters that would love to order D&D miniatures from you. That might be possible in the future as we expand. Like yes and no, because if you start stocking with 40K, you're going to be my primary plastic crack dealer. You'll be able to get all your stuff in one place. Buy D&D, everything, if you stock that. Interesting. I didn't even think about that stuff. I do have an account with a major games distributor. I just haven't really purchased much from them. Because you guys, if you're in 40K at least, you probably understand that Games Workshop doesn't want any shops selling it that don't have a physical location. They want to have that. I assume it's to try to support local communities, because that's kind of how the game part itself thrives. So I kind of understand why, but it's really annoying trying to sell stuff online. You need to have a physical location for that. Same thing with like Magic the Gathering. I can buy Magic the Gathering cards. I'm sure there's demand out there for that too. There's definitely a little bit of crossover with Magic. So many pieces. Did I skip a step here? I think I did. E1. With the tournament spots, yeah. Gee, it's already 10 o'clock. Today's kind of flying by. Waste I'm making any kind of diorama supplies. But you know, because you've ordered before, I've got access to a lot of that stuff. I can get stuff drop shipped or even order that stuff kind of special. Like if you need plot plate or like almost any of that kind of stuff, especially any sort of train. A lot of the companies that make train scenery stuff, I've got distributors that stock all that stuff, and I can get that stuff relatively quickly. So I can either get it and then ship it on, or drop ship it if you need a source for any of that kind of stuff. To get your hands on more mega size Gundam kits. I just need to order more, I think. I probably should have ordered more last time I got some because they sold super fast. I think I got in like 6 mega size RX-78s and they were gone within like a week. It's so hard to predict how quickly things will sell sometimes. The new Mecha tabletop game on Kickstarter. I haven't. Kid Robot Red would 100% buy a mega size. Same here. I think I'm going to add one to my backlog. I'm debating it. GMs always sell for some reason. That is definitely true too. High grade GMs, master grade GMs. There's definitely certain trends. Dope. Yeah, so many small pieces. I'm kind of surprised this isn't way more of a hand grenade than it is. Didn't I just cut this part out? There it is. Man, my next kit's going to be something super simple. This thing's crazy. Mighty Wise guy built about 30 GMs. Crazy, dude. Gonna restock MG Charazaku 2. I definitely am. I'm just not sure exactly when. Have a good rest of the night. Nick, gotta go get ready for my stream. Awesome, dude. I'll try to send people your way when I wrap up. Hopefully, won't be at this too much longer. I need to sleep. I'm still so tired. Bam, order placed. Thank you, Philip. James, thanks to Mecha Warehouse. My backlog is 38. Crazy, dude. Thank you. What are you listening to for music, Nick? I'm using Pretzel Rocks. This is the Epic Station. Right now, this is the Hyperborean Corridor by Zircon. There's gonna be a lot of like video game themed music on this channel. I mean, it's kind of for like Twitch and gaming things. I think it's a royalty-free music station. The MG Unicorn Verka just as crazy. I've heard the full armor Unicorn is pretty crazy. There's a ton of parts and runners and stuff. I know a few people who built that. It's pretty crazy. Listen to Bardcore, you'd be prancing about in no time. Is Bardcore like a metal variant or something? Whenever I hear core at the end of a music genre, I assume it's some sort of hardcore or metal subgenre of some sort. E13. Okay, F17 here. Rainwave for music. They play Overclocked Remix, which is a fan-made video game covers. Nice. They take a lot of existing music and turn it into old-time music. A bard might play with older instruments. Okay. I see. I hear it and I think it's going to be like old school bard music, but with heavily distorted guitars and death metal vocals, which actually sounds like it'd be pretty awesome, to tell you the truth, if that were a thing. So if it's not, someone should go do that. Speaking of metal versions of old stuff, I don't know if anybody's into metal music and stuff like that. There's a guy on YouTube, Cole Roland. He's a guitarist, pretty incredible guitarist actually. And he's got a few like covers of like Beethoven and Mozart and stuff, done with 7-string distorted guitars and stuff, and it's quite enjoyable. At least if you're into that kind of thing, I highly recommend you look it up if you are. What other mega-sized Gundam are there? I've only seen the Unicorn Arc 78. Look at this neck with the RX during the last sale. I think there's one or two others. There might be a Zaku. I think those are the only two I've seen so far. But there should be a Zaku variant too, I would assume. Metalhead 87. Yeah, metal horns. All right. Fun too if anyone here is old to remember that reference. I apparently am not. Yes, there's also Zaku Mega Size. That's what I thought. Also H1, H2, and Unicorn Mega Size kits. We definitely know about the Unicorn. Interesting to hear about the Age ones. The Mega Size Zaku come in standard and charts colors. That makes sense. Just a recolor. They wouldn't. I don't think they would do one of those without doing the recolor because it's such low hanging fruit. Right, y'all. Time for you. Have a great night, everyone. See you later, Renato. Thank you for hanging out, man. What band I remember Gundam X exists. Yeah, it seems like those couple of Gundam X kits we've had are actually fairly popular. Maybe it's just because they're relatively hard to come by. Kits for the lines from Voltron were made, especially with the Netflix revival. I believe there is a Voltron something. I'm not sure if it's a kit or just a figure, but I'm pretty sure Bluefin has one. Yeah, she had one leg down. Almost. This is, I think, the last bit before I start on the other leg. I might have to try to work on the other leg sometime off stream, so that way I don't have like 3 leg days in a row on here, because this thing is pretty ridiculous. Well, I'm sure most of you guys probably hang out more for the chat than watching the build specifics itself. I'm sure it would be a little old to watch the same thing again, so we shall see. See if I can find some time. I actually did a few decals last night. I was kind of stoked. All right, the kneecap blade handle holder. Can't skip leg day. That's true. But you also can't skip arm and back and all the other days either, which is where I'm at here. This is gonna be the opposite as the guy that skips leg day, the dude with huge legs but tiny arms. Let's see here. So this one. So I think officially I've got a leg complete now. Is that true? That is a lot to pose. Uh-oh. Now we're getting to some real political chat here, talking about pineapple on pizza. Man, I'm just running through stock. Are you getting more G Gundam stuff? Hopefully. There's a ton of stuff I need to get, and I'll be ordering again in the next week or two. Not sure exactly what. Trying to make enough space that I can place a relatively large order. But pineapple on pizza, I'm a fan. I like Hawaiian pizza. I enjoy it. Let's do another draw. So this time let's dramatically increase the odds. Let's see. We got 90 viewers. Let's draw between 1 and 150 this time. This is for the high-grade Sandrock. I think I'm going to wrap up the stream right after this, so probably be the end of it here. I should start counting to see what that delay is. It's quite the leg. Call time here in a moment. Victoria, the range is between 1 and 150. I'm going to give you guys another minute or so. Let's see if we give away a second kit. Okay, I'm gonna call it time. $53. That's definitely a 53. It looks like Searchlight got 53. Anyone else? All right. Well, congrats, Searchlight. You know how to reach me too, I think. So hit me up the DM, your email address, and contact info and stuff, and we'll get you that high grade kit. So congrats to uh, Brain. What's my brain doing? Congrats, Searchlight. Congrats, Mr. J Hound. That's it, right? Mr. J Hound. Congrats, Mr. J Hound, on the master grade earlier. Congrats to Searchlight for the high grade. It was kind of a crazy night in recap. We had like 300 viewers at the peak there. Thank you, everyone who showed up. As always, we'll be doing this every Saturday, so 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday next week. So hope to see you here. We'll be definitely doing another giveaway. I gotta figure out what the twist will be now that we've hit 100 before. What the new objective is and where that goes. But this has been fun. Really appreciate it. Don't forget that live 10 code that's right up here. That code is good for 10% off your order tonight. It says up until 11 p.m. Eastern. I think it really goes till midnight, but if you haven't yet, definitely check out what we got. It would definitely help me if you purchased from us, but don't feel pressured to. If you're looking for something anyway, at least consider us when you're shopping around. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Trying to think, is there anything else to say? I don't think so. So we're all good. Oh yeah. So if you're looking for more streaming action, I think Gunplay University is starting at 10:30 tonight, so that would be 5 minutes from now. He's one of our sponsored builders. He'll be doing, I forget what he's building tonight, but you can definitely check out his stream if you're looking for something to do. So once again, thanks all, and